G'day and welcome back for more. We're running out of oxygen. Get out of the cryotubes now. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. We are completely out of oxygen. Where's Capac? Capac, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Uh-oh. Is there ice on the uranium asteroid? Because I'm not sure Capac's conscious.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You've been over there a few times.
I found uranium. I'm like, yay, uranium, and I didn't really check for anything else.
Oh, I think we're completely out of oxygen on the ship. Like, my suit's got 26% left. I'm gonna die.
Let's go.
Do you want to go grab your mining ship? I'm gonna go fly over there and see if I can find anything. With my drill. Oh wait, I don't have a drill. I'm not carrying a drill. Oh wait, I'm carrying a crummy drill. That'll do. It'll have to do.
Ow! Dang it. I slightly collided with my solar panels and took some damage.
We might actually need to make some oxygen farms.
Possible.
But we need to find some ice first. Do you know where any ice is anywhere?
51 kilometers away?
That's fine. You can jump there, right?
That's true.
Yeah, there's no ice on this asteroid. You need to jump.
Am I jumping everything with me or just taking my ship?
Just take your ship. Just take your ship.
Okay.
It'll be quicker for you to get back. Because you'll use much less power. I might come with you, though. Because you've got an O2H2 gen, yeah?
I believe so. Wait, does that mean my tanks are dead on the...
Yep. We have vented so much through bad airlock habits.
I thought you were going to say the amount of hydrogen with...
Alright, I'm on board. I need to just find a seat,
where are
though.
Asteroid ice.
How to traverse your ship, though. Alright, I'm in a bed. That'll do.
What did Capac call it again?
What?
I've forgotten what he called this ship.
Marlin.
Torture dungeon or something.
Oh, yeah.
Murder dungeon, I think.
Somebody's evil murder dungeon. I'm just gonna
Hey, there's a train station over there. Wait, orbital? Where's the planet?
TFE.
Mm.
This is our original trade station, the one that we've been shot at before.
Oh, right. Forgot about that. It's been a while.
Oh, there's oxygen in this cockpit. Nice. My suit's full for a bit. Do you know where the ice is on this asteroid?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping Capac's brain damage isn't too severe from this hypoxia that he's going to have for a while. There's a lot of nickel on this asteroid.
It looks like it might be under the surface slightly.
Can you see it?
I can't see it, but I have the GPS for it.
Trying to spot it with the suit drill and hand drill. Oh, yeah.
You're close to it, yeah.
Yep. Oh, no, it's on the surface right here.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Just didn't stand out very much against the asteroid. Problem is, I'm probably just going to end up using all the ice just to refill this thing's hydrogen tanks.
Well, as long as you get enough, like your O2H2 gens aren't going to use it all up before you get back to the carrier, and then we'll be able to fill up the oxygen tanks on the carrier, and if I make more oxygen tanks on the carrier, hopefully we won't run out.
Oh.
Did you start pooping stone?
Looks like there was some left over from before.
That's an interesting angle you chose.
Yeah.
I bet you weren't wanting the peanut gallery while you mined.
It'll be fine, I'm sure.
Ugh. Crunch. Smash. Bash. Still think you need to join these drills up so they look like a big smile.
They don't look like hands anymore.
Yeah, they just look like a really weird toothy smile.
Oh, so do you like a sort of,
Like, I mean, keep the drills that you currently have and add more to make them join into a big pixel art drill smile. So there are so many that they actually pipe between each other.
It says something that's not one of the silliest ideas I've had. Unlike the extinction that I ended up cancelling.
Oh yeah.
Although, yeah, I'm just gonna do a...
You lost your haunted H-tram belly.
Yeah, I'm just doing a mini one.
Sort of. You're going from beer gut to dad bod.
Yeah. How much ice have I got?
storage space have you still got?
Heaps.
Oh, because you got heaps of tiny cargo storage as well.
Mm.
Wait, what are your large cargoes called?
Oh, they're all called Marlin Cargo, that's why.
Ah.
I don't remember why I named all of them, but I'm sure there was a good reason.
What's worse is that you didn't name them Marlin Small and Marlin Large.
That is true.
You have, however, collected, probably 600,000 ice already.
And I'm maybe 28% full.
Yeah, you should keep... You probably can collect every bit of ice that's here. Based on how much cargo space you've got. And it's probably not a bad idea to do that. And when we get back to the carrier, the first thing I'll do is I'll put down some more O2 tanks so that we can get an even bigger safety net. But I mean, if you decide that the Marlin wants oxygen farms, feel free.
I mean, I could move the solar panels out and stick the O2 tanks sort of on the side.
The farms, you mean?
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, you could probably, replace half your panels with farms or something. Just to make sure that we don't run dry again like this, because I was worried about Capac's brain before. I'm even more worried now. Oh.
Yeah, I'm nearly full.
You are, but your drills aren't.
Yeah, but I can't go forwards.
What?
Is there like a mini thing that my face is caught on?
No, because there was no asteroid at that level. Oh, your connector on the side of the drills is... Why is there a connector on the side of your drills?
Why is there a connector? Oh, I think that was a temporary thing for the page tram before I had the other connector it currently has.
Right.
Okay, we can get rid of that.
Well, I could, except it's full of ice.
Ah, good point.
I can just grind it off, though.
And then get killed by the giant thing of us.
No,
oh. No, artificial gravity, no.
Forgot about that. No, it's gone. It's alright, you can just get that much again easily. It's only 8,000 litres that's in a connector.
Yeah, I'm full now.
No, you aren't full. You aren't full.
Yes I am.
No, you're not, because your drills are empty.
Well, I'm guessing it doesn't count those as part of the inventory. Yep. It must be close, though.
Also, you've still got 200,000 kilos of stone.
Yeah. Wow, I'm up to 51%
and you're also only mining stone.
hydrogen.
Pull back. Do another pass.
There's also not much ice left.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm figuring we may as well use it all up. Get it all. Then we know not to come back here.
And then we're in a panic trying to find more.
It's partially why I was thinking let's talk about adding more tanks and also you getting some O2 farms. I just don't see a spot I can put O2 farms on the carrier.
Some sort of retractable... No, you don't want to do subgrids, except for the missiles.
I was tempted to do some big retractable thing and then you found uranium and I was like, I don't need to anymore. I was going to do like the big retractable solar array.
Surely I'm full now.
No, your drills are empty. It's because you have heaps of stone. I'm curious how much you're going to fill up the carrier with this.
Probably not much.
I don't know. I mean, it has got like 12 hydrogen tanks in it. Alright, pull back. You're through the ice.
No.
And you've collected enough, I think, to completely fill maybe 2.5 hydrogen tanks. Big ones. I think it's about 1 million kilos per. I may be completely misremembering though. Okay, now you have created a doom voxel.
I'm sure some sort of space wildlife turn up and make this at its home.
I got it. So all up, I reckon you'll end up having pulled in about 2.5 million kilograms of ice.
So it'll last at least 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Ready to head back?
There's still one bit. Still one tall bit.
Well...
You can't just leave that bit there.
I mean, I can.
No, please don't. It'll hurt my soul.
But the poor person who comes along here and hopes there's ice on this asteroid will be so disappointed.
Oh, actually, how big is this asteroid? Is there another ice deposit on it?
I'm full.
No, I'm not talking about you getting it now. I'm talking about us coming back for it later if we need ice.
Plus, didn't we get shot at by angry people near here?
We did. But, it's probably worth it for fuel. There is another ice deposit on here.
Make sure to get GPS of it.
Also, this ice is real deep.
Yeah.
You're going to have a lot of fun getting to this. I reckon if we try and get this ice, you're going to want that smile.
How about we just head back? And I know Capac's not always a high priority, but we probably need to stop him from dying.
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot about Capac. Thank you.
Wow.
I completely forgot. I completely forgot there was supposed to be stop. I mean, this clone's a loss. Hopefully the next one doesn't get a brain copy. Gee, that thing is huge. Alright. Where is the hangar entry? Over here on the side. Alright, you can spin up the jump.
Oh, good. It's mild panic for a second when I thought I don't have a GPS of where the character is. Where the carrier is. Luckily, it's near the uraniums.
Yes.
Otherwise, that would have been slightly tricky.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't worried about us jumping away, because I was like, oh, we've got the uranium asteroid. We're right near it. We'll be fine.
It turns out we've moved and forgotten.
Oh, 'tis below.
'Tis indeed. Capac schnoz.
We really need to set up a system where any ship that connects to the carrier turns off its broadcast.
Oh yes, the 5 friendly... I mean, if all the signals intimidate people into staying away...
Yeah, we really just want that though. So, when you get back, I want to talk through some ideas I have for the drone, which means I think I'm going to have to do a complete rebuild.
Last I remember, it fit pretty well in the hangar.
Yeah, I may have a way to make it fit better. And
this is how you end up with a drone that's like my ship. Constantly trying to improve it.
Maybe. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully not. Oxygen tanks, that's what I was going to do.
Yes.
Where have I established the current ones there?
Do oxygen tanks work if they're like under glass?
Oxygen farms, you mean?
Farms. Yes, oxygen farms. Eventually I'll remember they're called that.
I don't think farms work under glass.
And they're sort of a weird shape for like enclosing. Well, I guess also you don't necessarily want to enclose them because then they get less.
Yeah, they're a difficult shape to work with.
Oh, I realised when I left I forgot to close my hangar doors. It's fine.
Like I can easily, without any significant effort, I can add 3 more oxygen tanks. Oh, I put the oxygen tanks the wrong way.
How do you put in the wrong way? Don't they just have the...
No, they have 4 different sides around their long axis.
I was gonna say, don't they have the conveyor ports on both ends, or is it only one?
Oh yeah, no, it'll be functional, just not aesthetically pleasing.
Ow. Well, that's fine.
No, it is not fine.
The way you panicked made it sound like you've placed them in such a way that like the whole carrier depressurized or something. Which would be catastrophic because I'd have to go back and fucking get more eyes.
Yes. That's because you made yourself mining monkey. You almost docked up?
Almost. I like how I've got a reversing camera and I still use third person instead.
So, I have a proposal for you. Since I think Capac's going to be out cold for a little while, even now that we've got almost the oxygen connected back up.
Is that why you're doing this proposal now while he's not around to complain about?
Yeah, 100%. And because I think you're going to be more amenable to the idea.
That's my word. Oh, I'm almost out of oxygen.
Well, that shouldn't be an issue now. You should be able to get it from any medbay. But yeah, my idea. Are you open to talking about it? Do you want to meet me in the fighter hangar bay?
Yep. There are no bad ideas, only bad execution.
Well, that's the other thing, is we might be able to practice some execution without Capac getting all huffy and upset at us. Again, because I think it's an idea that you might like. First up, I need to work on this drone. So one of the things that has occurred to me, thanks to these weird dreams I keep having, where things that look like YouTube comments keep suggesting stuff, the hangar doors are slightly wider than they are tall, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I put the turret on the side?
I mean, heck, you'd have 2 turrets.
Exactly. So I might need to do a complete rebuild of the drone.
What, and then have like the missile... You'd have like a missile attached underneath.
But yeah, I'm thinking turrets on either side, see if I can get a design that fits. I'm not going to destroy this one, I'm going to make a new drone. But the bit where you come in and Capac, being unconscious / asleep, comes in is if we come out here and we head down to your schnoz,
Capac schnoz,
which you can rename to just the schnoz if you want it to not be his. What about launching automated drones from the schnoz when it goes into combat?
Who owns this ship anyway? Oh, dang it, Capac owns it. I can't rename it.
Yeah, we can work around that.
Wait, actually, hang on. It's just called schnoz anyway. I just need to rename the beacon.
Ah, perfect. But yeah, what do you think about maybe making some attachment points for drones, and if it can carry 2 to 4 drones into combat?
What, so we're turning it into like a mini carrier?
Yeah, it's a combat carrier. The schnoz, I can call the drones boogers.
Right.
Or snots.
Now, I'm not sure how I feel about this idea.
But what do you think about the idea of attaching drones to this so that they can be launched?
I mean, we have got a relatively flat exterior, especially on the sides.
Yeah. But like my idea,
As long as we can avoid the thruster.
Because the main challenge with using the schnoz was that there wasn't anything out there to help fight with it, and it seemed to work better when you were both on board. And I think part of that was you were tempering Capac's, let's say, aggressive piloting style.
Exuberant.
Yes, exuberant. That is a good word. Yes.
I'm also thinking it possibly needs a turret on the underside in sort of a mirrored location.
Well, maybe it doesn't if it has drones with turrets set to just target weapons.
Because I was thinking having the drones on the sides.
Well, yeah. But the drones are going to launch off before you even get in turret range of the enemy. Was my idea. Like, I was going to make full automated, proper, they can do their own thing drones for you.
Oh, so not just running into things, drones.
No, not missiles, drones.
Not missiles. Okay.
And because the schnoz has a beacon, they can come back and land.
Ooh.
So, like, if you think you can rework the conveyor system so that there are some connectors they can hook up to, just a thought. I know Capac is going to hate this idea. I know, but I also think it could be a great idea if you're on board with it.
What? It's just outvoted.
Well, yeah.
Democracy.
Democracy works when you stop the third person from getting to the poll booth. I feel slightly uncomfortable saying that out loud.
Cap Splitsy's moral of the day.
I feel uncomfortable now. So yeah, what do you?
I think this plan can work.
Yeah, and what I think it also could do is make it so that we don't need all 3 of us to be flying a ship. Like, we can actually have you 2 working together in the same ship. Heck, we might even be able to have all 3 of us in the same ship and just let the drones do everything, and then 2 of us can be the boarding party.
I mean, without boarding skills, we definitely need more than one person.
Hey, speak for yourself. I was the king of boarding and shooting all the turrets recently. Every time you 2 would complain about something, I'd just come in and be like, blam, blam, done. Let's ignore every other time that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Alright.
Dang it. Why is there a block that's like a walkway that doubles as a cargo conveyor?
Yeah.
Where's my walkable conveyors?
Oh, TFE, come have a look at this. I'm in the second starboard hangar bay.
I'm just picking a random side because I can't bother to remember which one that is.
There's no port left. Port is left.
Got here eventually.
So that's a double turret arrangement that would fit through the doors.
It looks kind of like It looks like those separatist droid things. I think they're called a Hailfire droid. That's on like the 2 wheels.
Yeah.
It's like a mini version.
I'm not sure I can put an extra block in the middle. Like I could probably put one, but then the thing will be weirdly off center. I don't think I can put both because then the hitbox of the turrets would be out to here, which then ends up being probably just as tight through the doorway as the old drone is. I'll put like a battery and a gyro and some basic thrusters and see how it is to pilot it through. We've got enough stuff that I can throw away a battery, yeah?
I mean, you say that when we run out of oxygen.
Yeah, but you know where some nickel is, you know where some iron is. That's all we need for us.
True.
I just need to get closer to the door to get a good idea of scale and what might fit.
You can always make like a little box out of just the light armor frame, so you got an idea of what area you're working inside of.
Well, that's why I put those little arms on the outside. Those are the limits that matter to me. How tight is that?
You are scraping the ceiling.
Oh, I'm not worried about the ceiling. So that's an extra... Okay, there's like a full block space either side, almost. So maybe I can push the turrets out a block. Okay. That's what I was mainly worried about, because I think the whole drone will work better if I can put the turrets out on there.
So you got that space inside to work with.
Yeah, because then I can put batteries and stuff inside, I can put the gyros inside, all that sort of thing.
It looks less like a rover thing.
It looks a lot less weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I can easily put a full battery on the back and then fit the thrusters and things on there. I'll give this a go.
Yeah.
Height-wise, it's a tiny bit shorter. Oh, actually, if it's like this, I can make it fit vertically better. Because if I get rid of those, I can do this. Put the turrets a block higher. So I can make the thing a bit... It'll probably end up being a bit longer, but we'll end up with...
Yeah. Length is not an issue for the hangar.
No, it's not. Cool. Thank you for your help and assistance. And let me know if you need any help with what you're doing. Alright.
I'm still regretting not being able to get that solar suit recharging upgrade.
Well, I mean, if what we're planning works, we might be able to capture enough stuff and sell it if we can find another station that seems safe that we can go to.
Once we respray everything we capture first.
Well, yeah, make sure we do that. Gotta go to the pay and spray. Alright, so drone with 2 Gatling guns and 2 autocannons. 2 batteries, put some thrusters on it, put some gyros on it, put all the control blocks at the rear. Yeah, this should work.
Because if I didn't need to worry about the connector actually being piped in, it would be a lot easier.
I suppose it doesn't need to be. Why might we need it to be piped in? It's probably a better place to
Unless
start.
they're trying to like replenish ammo from the mothership. What are we calling it? Dutch carrier?
From the Dutch carrot. So you probably do want it piped in. The reason I can think of for that is if you don't pipe it in, it means that if the drones survive combat, you're going to have to manually reload them.
Yeah.
So where are you struggling to figure out with the cargo system?
Well, I guess the ship's fairly compact is the main issue.
It is, but you do have these long corridors down the side. Which are kind of in the way of what this idea is.
Yeah, like run a conveyor line across the floor.
I do have another idea that could be used, and that might be a bit more Capac-esque.
So there's a cargo container, there's a battery there.
If you come outside, I can talk you through what I've got in mind.
Oh, I need to turn this repair projector off. It's very distracting. Schnoz projector off.
So, TFE, come outside to the back of your ship. To the back of the Schnoz.
Doesn't know where Capac's put the batteries. Yep.
What if you push the connector back?
Then
use that as your attachment point.
What, on the top?
Well, no. Imagine the connector for the schnoz was over here. And you have these conveyor lines, which then you can put connectors on.
Yeah, but it's going to have to be in the top because the thruster's on the other side. Unless you want to really extend it long ways, which is... we were chopping it to make it shorter because it was getting too long.
Yeah, probably it would need to be on the top, wouldn't it?
It always looks like a spoiler on the back.
But you could make it smaller by subgridding.
Subgrids.
So put a hinge on and then put 3 small grid connectors coming up, left and right. Like up, left and right here.
Oh, gravity.
Yeah, it's so annoying you can't use the gravity there. I've really got to fix the gravity on your ship.
It's fine, I'm sure.
I mean, the upshot of that is if Capac ends up like having a hissy fit, we can just get rid of it quickly. The downside is that it's not as nice as if you had the ability to just put it straight out to the sides.
Oh, and that's the underside of an air vent fan.
What's in front of the battery block?
More battery. I started at that end, yeah.
Oh, you've ground through the conveyor blocks.
Actually, I haven't had a look at this very far end, like under the...
Oh. More batteries.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. How many batteries does this have?
A lot. It's Capac, he over repairs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. It is ion, so...
Yeah.
It'd be really unfortunate if you ran out of power if we removed them.
And that's an ion thruster.
I have another idea for you, TFE. Don't make it part of the schnoz at all.
Well, make it like a module that we carry.
Make it a little, like, cluster of connectors in small grid that just sits on the back of the schnoz. And sits in between it and Luigi back there. Because then it's all small grid. You don't have to do any subgridding. It's removable when you don't want to use it or when the drones aren't ready.
Oh, alright.
You could even make it, like... We could even blueprint it once we've got, like, 4 drones on it, or however many drones you want to fit on it. You could make something completely from scratch then, too. And if we made it blueprintable, then we could print the whole cluster in one go.
Maybe.
Just a thought. Just trying to give you other options, because it does look like things are real cramped in there in terms of maximizing what's there.
I mean, always just ditch the Gatling turret.
I feel like it gives you something to do if we're both riding shotgun.
Actually, that's a point. Maybe I could... Yeah, there isn't really enough space to, like, extend it. Oh, actually... there might be space, maybe. Well, I'd have to move the projector to basically run the line along the roof to the back here. So we might have space.
It's just armor. Where are you going to put the projector then, though? It was hard enough finding that spot.
I'll probably replace one of the... We probably don't need 3 control seats on the thing.
So you're thinking like that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that can work. I like the way you've gone with that. I think you've come up with a decent solution. Just remember, Capac's going to complain no matter what we do.
So I should say it was all your idea, even though I was the one who did it. Actually, no. We should say it's my idea because then he's more likely to agree to it, even though it was mainly yours.
You are learning. I mean, the idea for the drones was mine, but everything about the way you're doing that's you.
So temporarily remove the turret. Oh, the conveyor under the turret was damaged. So it wasn't getting any more ammo anyway.
I also have an idea about the turret.
What, artillery?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Wait, really? I was kidding.
Yeah, why not?
Rotor thing with spinny railguns.
No.
Oh, really?
You took it a step too far.
Even
Too far, man.
Grid?
Too far.
What if it's small grid?
No.
Oh.
This thing is getting up way too close and personal to.
You say then use artillery weapons that are meant for really long range.
Yeah, but or assault cannons. Put an assault cannon turret on instead, then. So it's something in between.
Maybe. I guess the main thing we're using it for is taking out turrets, which I think these Gatling turrets. I don't think they're better or worse for taking out.
If you can hit something at range outside of the thing you're shooting at, it's better.
Well, it depends on whether me or Capac is controlling the turret.
Does it?
Capac is very much of the well, he's a lot more of the spray and pray approach.
He is.
I'm not saying my aim is good.
Good. I think I've seen enough of your after action footage to know the reality there.
I blame the fact that H-Tram is reasonably light, so the weapons have a lot of kick.
This thing can fly through better than the other one. I'm going to be very happy. It's not going to fit any armor, which is a downside of this design. But more guns, less armor. It's probably a good thing. What do I need on this? I need thrusters, gyro, and then I need all of the different control things, and I've got to set them all up again.
And a
I've got
power
to set up.
source.
Yep, I got 2 batteries on board already. Because I always like to have more than 1 battery on something like this.
I wonder if Capac will be more annoyed that I've removed his skylight. Probably won't care about the missiles, but he'll be like, no, the skylight.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy about that. Alrighty, I have 4 down, 3 reverse, 3 forward, 2 left, 2 right, 4 up. Thrusters. I might move these forward thrusters back a block. I'll have to keep both model of drone and see how they go. See whether the extra turret or whether the extra armor is the better play.
I mean, what, light or heavy armor?
The Bumble is full of heavy armor. It doesn't have a lot of armor, but what armor it has is heavy.
Energy critical.
I guess any sort of heavy weaponry gets shredded.
Well, yeah.
I'm always thinking if I want the connector on the top. Like, it looks a lot better with just the ones on the sides, I think.
Well, yeah, we could just go with... Like, two drones is 2 more than we've ever had, so...
Yeah.
And yeah, I think you're right. The ones on the sides are a lot cleaner. I have an idea for you.
Yeah?
Instead of placing the slab in the middle, put Capac's slanty window things. You know what are they called?
What, the
vertical window.
So pretend there's a window in the hope he doesn't notice.
Yeah.
just
Hey, I'm not kidding. And then you're just going to have to be clever about probably putting some plate over some of this, or at least covering up this conveyor.
Yeah, the conveyor.
Oh, actually, if you're not going to do the top connector, move this conveyoring a block forward, because then you can use where this conveyor is as the projector spot.
Oh, yeah.
Which I know is a whole lot of extra work that you didn't want to have to do, but...
is this spot clear of stuff? It appears to be.
But yeah, it'll make it heaps easier for making airtight and everything like that. Cool. I feel like the 2 of us are making progress today.
Hey.
Capac needs to be unconscious more often.
That's just harsh. Even I am not that mean.
You just don't know him well enough. Well, this is going to be epic if I can get this to work. Be our first mini carrier.
Spent all that time on a big carrier, I need to make a mini one that can do basically the same thing.
Well, no, not really, because it's not going to be able to print the drones. The big carrier's still going to have to do that. It's not going to... Like, there's a lot it's not going to be able to do. Because I'm imagining what we're probably going to have to do is have the drones printed off on the carrier and then move them across manually to replace the ones that get destroyed. I can't think of a way that we're going to be able to print them on the sides. So we're not going to be able to set up a projector system that you'd be able to use the welder ship on or anything like that.
Well, not with the risk of things playing out horrifically.
Yeah. Subgrids in combat. Not exactly the most desirable thing. Alright. Just trying to think if there's anything else I need on this drone. I have made basically a razor blade. It is square as anything, but I'm leaning hard into it. See if I can do something fun with it once I've made sure it's got all the parts. So it's got a combat controller, it's got a move controller, it's got a basic task block, it's got a remote control block and an antenna so we can remote into it and manually fly it if it starts struggling. Or if we want to use it as a remote fighter, but I think it's going to be more fun to have these go off and do their own thing.
I don't know if it's having two connectors instead of three, but like when I went... What?
What?
I was moving at 2 meters per second, and apparently that was enough to kill me on an inactive thruster. How? I'm going to go back and look at my helmet camera and check the speed, because I was not moving very fast.
The kill count rises.
Oh, and my body's drifting away. It's the problem with artificial gravity. I was thinking rename it from the schnoz to the snoot.
So you're booping the snoot when you go and capture a ship.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I thought that's where the schnoz was coming from. But yeah, I won't say anything if you don't. So TFE, if we're using these drones in combat to try and capture a ship, do we want them targeting the largest grid, the smallest grid, or the closest grid?
That is a very good question.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we'd be using the ship's turrets themselves to fight off enemy drones rather than...
Yeah, true. The drone does have turrets, so they can hit the drones while using the main guns to target the
yeah, you could put the turrets to target small grid.
Yeah. Yep. Circle at 500 meters. Use static weapons, these two. Follow home, ZMP the schnoz. I'm going to set this up for you guys first, and then I'll set one up for the carrier later. Oh. Which means it should be the schnoz razor.
What, it's having a nose job. It's getting a lift.
Ooh, schnoz raider... Schnoz razor P? So that'll be the one that goes on that side. Since these are just going to be setting up for your schnoz first, they'll actually be pretty easy to set up. Because the launch sequence should just be disconnect the connector, so unlock the connector. Turn AI behavior on for the offensive combat block. For the move block, turn AI behavior on and collision avoidance on. And precision mode doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, we don't have to worry about colliding with the side of a hangar when there is no hangar.
No. And that's kind of it. Then it'll just be looking for a target. When it finds its target, it does its thing. We could set the AI basic task block to start its behavior too, I guess, and have it follow the schnoz and do some random patrols so you can even launch it. Like, we can have them flying around doing their thing even before combat begins, if we wanted.
Just have them circling.
Yeah.
An intimidating swarm.
So that should be all that needs to happen. Oh, wait, no, all the thrusters need to get turned on. So they'll need to all be off.
That's interesting. We've got 22 clang colas, 22
Energy
med kits,
low.
17 power kits, and 20 cosmic coffees.
So we've collected a moderate amount of those sorts of things. I suppose that's going to be mainly from the grinder pit and Capac.
We've also got 2 packages? Question mark?
Yeah. No, nuts. I'm on the wrong side of the ship for this one, because it's meant to be the port one.
Oh. This is terrifying.
Watching me pilot this remotely.
Oh, you're piloting it remotely. Okay. I wouldn't say totally relieved, but more relieved than...
Why are you worried? Hang on.
I'm always worried with an automatic power, they might, for the first time, just slam into something.
Oh.
Because if it's a person piloting it, at least they're trying to be careful, unless it's Capac near an enemy ship.
So that's how they'll mount on. What do you think of the design?
Yeah.
Tried to keep it fairly simple.
Wait, which
and
way's
kind of
up?
lent into the brick.
Oh, sort of like... It looks like... It's like you've stuck wings on the H-trap.
I think the wings add something, though. I think it
Yeah.
needed it. It was just a bit too bland without them.
Mm.
Like, for something very utilitarian, I'm fairly happy with it. So, now what do I need to do? I need to get access to some of the things inside it.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, fantastic. Meteor storm inbound. Oh, it's on the wrong side for my ship to protect it. There might be some collisions. Oh!
Looks okay.
Oh, very close. Seeing the back of the... not the back, the front of the carrier.
Yeah, the underside. Back to setting up ammo on the schnoz, so then I can blueprint it. Not the schnoz, the razor. So what I'm thinking with these guys is that the drones will be manually recalled. So you can just remote into them. Oh, you don't have an antenna on this, do you?
I have a beacon, but I don't have an antenna.
That might create some trickiness, but we'll deal with that. Yeah, I was thinking of setting it up to have a... If we've got a ship nearby that's got an antenna, we can use an antenna to just remote into them and then trigger a timer block on them to send them to come back, rather than having any automated return functions. Because that way, if we see that they're badly damaged, we won't tell them to automatically return and potentially crash into the ship.
That would potentially be bad.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to go with this. Oh, poop. I did a dumb.
Change your mind.
No, I just did a dumb. I recorded waypoints and they're not relative. To... Yeah. I didn't set that up. The schnoz is the relative position.
Wait a second.
What?
Why does this sci-fi interior wall have HDMI cables?
And RCA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I guess technology advances faster in some things than others.
Okay. TFE. The
Yep.
schnoz has 2 boogers to shoot.
We are not calling them drones. I mean, we could call them nostrils.
2 boogers in its nostrils. Right, the connectors are the nostrils, the drones are the boogers. Well, we don't have any targets.
I was gonna say, yeah, they just kind of look like wings.
Oh, the Green Menace is still here. I thought it was completely destroyed. I completely forgot. It's got a schnoz on it.
With the way it was freaking out.
Yeah. So yeah, when a target shows up, are you keen to give this a go? You'd be pilot, and I'll...
That's probably a good idea.
What I might do, since the Saffron has a landing gear, I might landing gear lock it to the schnoz. It'll provide antenna backup for us. But it means I can ride on the schnoz and launch the drones when we decide to go into battle.
Sounds good.
You down for this?
Yep.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
All right. So now that we've got a few targets out there, do you want to go after the Sojourner, the Guppy, or the Grub?
I guess...
Guppy sounds friendly.
Come across some angry ones before.
I reckon we go after the guppy. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
I'll go grab my saffron.
Let me just finish putting my HTRAM in its new docking port, hopefully.
And launch. Man, that's fun. Okay, so I'm just going to landing gear lock to you.
Ah, slightly scraping. Might have to fix that later.
Come on, TFE. Battle face. We need to actually
Yep.
get moving quickly, otherwise these things are going to get out of range before we can catch them. Put your game face on. Oh, I should probably turn my thrusters off. Or at least my dampness. Where's my seat can be?
Oh. I mean, you've got the seat at the back here.
Sure. Why not? I'll ride that. Oh, I can't set up things on my control bar with that, though.
Yeah. Well, you got the two seats that are... Close all these doors. Hey, space is pressurizing.
Launch TB. Trigger now. Are you waiting for it to fully pressurize? Should be good.
Which one are we going after?
The guppy. Guppy,
the one that's furthest away.
Yeah.
Well, they're less likely to trace us back here.
Less likely for the drones to do something wrong and smash into our important stuff, I guess. You might want some more speed than that. Yeah, at least that. That's a bit better. I'm a bit impatient. I don't want to sit here going at 15 meters a second.
3 kilometers away and closing.
Set to target weapons only.
Yep.
And turret on off. Okay, get to 2 kilometers and then hold there, if you can.
Yep. Understood. Slowing down.
Alright. So we should be, at this point, you're going to overshoot massively, because you're pushing further. Short thing does not slow down quickly.
No. It's still 2 kilometers or 1.9 ahead of us.
Alright. I am going to launch the drones in 3,
Yep.
2, 1, launch.
Oh. I think I'm going to fly downward just a little bit to get out of the way of them.
See if they find a target and go in for it, because we want them to go in first.
They are drifting still.
Just hanging out there.
Oh. You sure they're not just moving around relative to me? Oh.
Nope, they've locked the target.
One of them's going.
One of them has.
So we going in?
Hang on. Just got to make sure the other one's locked. Yep, they're both
Yep.
locked. Go for it.
Yep.
Just follow them though.
follow them
Make
in.
sure they're in first.
Yep.
Alright. Since that launch was good, I'm going to jump out and hop in my saffron. Whoa, those are bright.
Oh. They're firing at each other.
Yep, seen. Switch to camera. Watch the firefight. Oh, this is glorious.
Oh! It took out its antenna.
I think they might have taken out a hydrogen tank.
Potentially.
They did well, though.
They did. They both stopped?
Yeah, their weapons are only set to target weapons.
Ah.
Yeah.
And if I'm only set to target weapons...
Yep.
Oh, no. Apparently there's something there. Hang on.
Hang on, I can get it with my saffron if you want.
That's gone on off for the turret. Oh, no. It's shooting back. I think it's just the interior turret.
Yeah, if
on the
I'm
outside.
almost in range, you can let me
Yeah.
take it if you want. Because I can be more precise. It's already been taken down.
Yeah, nice. Oh, the razors have gone and shooting at the grub.
Oh dear.
Luckily the grub appears to not be calling for reinforcements.
I'm going to try a new approach with these captures.
Oh, because they see it didn't have any weapons, so they went to go and find something else.
Yeah. I didn't think we were close enough. I thought we were more than 2.5 Ks from it. I wasn't paying close attention. I have removed its forward thrust.
Yep. Oh, so I won't be able to damp to it.
Hang on. Let me just move some of its other thrusters. Let's take out its gyro.
Yeah.
That'll probably be the most helpful.
Like me to approach.
Not yet.
I'm maintaining distance.
Alright. If it's only got one gyro, it can no longer turn.
Yep.
It shouldn't be able to accelerate it away from you either. Can still brake though.
Oh. Oh no! Ugh. It's
Oh,
fine.
that was close.
It's fine. It appears to have stopped. Oh, because we're ahead of it, and it can't turn around.
Yep. Alright, I've taken out its braking thrust now, so you can approach it direct. So I'm thinking this is our approach to taking these things on, is just damage the thrusters to the point where we can capture them.
Mm.
So I'm deliberately not destroying the thruster block, because if it's an assert thruster, I don't want to destroy it. But if I just carefully pick them off before getting in too close to them.
And if I remember that ion thrusters are not as strong as hydrogen for deceleration.
Yes. And you're in a stupidly heavy nose.
Yeah, 600,000 kilos are not exactly large.
Razor's up to now.
I think
Have they just completely obliterated the ship over there?
they might have. They might be more. They might be more effective than us. They might put us out of a job.
Yeah, they might. I built them too well. Let's see what they're doing. I can terminal into them. They are searching for enemies.
Yeah, they must have destroyed the grub, or the grub ran away.
So once you lock onto that, let me know. And then hold still.
I'm connected.
Okay. I'm going to try and tell these guys to come home.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
question. Do they have collision evasion on the way back?
Yes.
Good, because otherwise they're just gonna. The one trying to get to the far side is just going to slam into me.
Yes. I did think that through.
Oh, this is terrifying, though. I mean, I have got heavy armor, but as we established, the main threat to this thing is drones crashing into it.
Okay, they should both be heading back in. They may not lock because something was going on weird with their gyro orientation and not recording it properly, but they should get close.
Oh yeah, we gotta take ownership of this guppy.
Yeah, we will do.
Might. It's gonna say I have guns inside.
Oh yes, we will do.
Ah! Is there like a turret that it was?
I don't know.
Did you turn them
What
off?
they were shooting at.
They must have
I could turn off the guns.
Yeah.
I didn't, but I could have.
Oh yeah, I think it was an interior turret on like the sort of inside that's now the outside.
Ah.
Oh boy, this is terrifying. This feels like the police are turning up to escort us away.
It does with all their thrusters. What are they doing? Alright, so that's where that one, that's the connector that one should have gone to. But it kind of stuffed up its approach.
I wonder if me moving around will help it.
I don't think it was that.
Ooh.
Because the other one's going to do it too.
Yeah. So what if I turn? Oh.
No, don't turn,
No.
don't turn, their thrusters are off. Just stay where you are.
Well, I'm gonna slightly bump one of them.
Oh, TFE.
Oh wait, no, the other one's lining back up.
No,
See?
that's me.
Oh.
I'm manually doing that. That's why I didn't want you to bump and move.
Okay. So it seems like the automatic return needs a bit of work.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know why that's not working.
Yay, we have a mini carrier.
We do. And we have drones that are stupidly effective.
Well, the big carrier is cancelled. We just need this now.
Never. This just means the big carrier became so much more effective now that we know that the drones are going to be super effective.
What, now we... Well, yeah, because how many hangar bays have you got? On the big
6.
carrier? Yeah.
But more importantly, it can print new ones.
Mm. And this is much better than missiles. Missiles can't come back.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep. It's a good thing I've got heavy armor.
A little bit of scraping never hurt anybody.
Right.
Except everybody that had a grazed knee.
Yeah. Now, time to actually claim the guppy for ourselves.
Okay. Yes. Holy... How did we do that? Like, we did it. Just the two of us.
Don't want to be mean, but... Is it possible that we didn't have Capac flying in, crashing into things? Might have helped.
Maybe. I'm gonna steal this reactor.
Oh yeah, I think it was that blue interior turret it was shooting at.
Inventory full.
Yeah. Okay, I think I own everything now. It's all ours.
We own the guppy.
We caught a guppy. We took out some drone. Did they actually launch any drones against us?
I don't think they did.
Weird. It's very odd. Oh well, we got lucky. So maybe we won't do so well next time, but dang, those drones, they did work.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm stoked at how well those drones handled. We can surprise Capac with a guppy gift.
Oh, the dampeners are still on the guppy.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'll fix that. I'll be back in a sec. I started flying back.
Wow. Yeah, I can't decide if the razors look like wings or like little booster rocket pods. They kind of look like, yeah,
they look like
bolted
a spoiler.
on. Yeah.
They look like a spoiler that isn't really needed because you don't go fast enough ever to get downforce from it.
Mm.
Good job, TFE. I think we made a good team. Yeah. We managed to capture it, and we didn't do any damage at all to the schnoz.
Miraculous.
I'm not even sure we took any damage at all. I'm sure the drones took some.
I think I took like a few interior turret bullets to the front, but otherwise...
Oh, yeah, right, you do. But, I mean, your ship is designed to take that and more. Oh, I'm so happy with this. This is a game changer. This is going to be fun. I'm going to love just piggybacking on the drones and just following their camera and see what they get up to. That's what I'm looking forward to. Well, next time, hopefully Capac's conscious as we do our next attack, because it'll be interesting to see how it goes with him and our current setup. More drones. We might even try and introduce a couple of missiles to the mix if we go after something bigger. So there's all that and plenty more to come. And we will see you then.
Bye. I was so tempted to repeat Capac's catchphrase. Dang it, it's too late now.
Catch you next time, everybody.